Hello everybody, this is Bull Bear Trader. Today I'm gonna review some stocks based on the earnings schedule, and some of them requested by my subscriber. So first I'm gonna work with FactSet KB Home. I know they already done, but I'm gonna go through the charts, and then I'm gonna go over FedEx, aerovironment, Carnival, and I think I'm gonna do Micron later, so I will check on BlackBerry. Just for fun because I haven't seen that for a while. So on a post here, BlackBerry. Okay, so let's get started with FDS. So FDS, you can see that when you take a look, you can see right away it has been oversold for the past month. All right, so with any, usually when that happens, any decent earning and outlook, it will jump, and look like it did. It actually did a little bit more, but then pulling back afterward. So when you get this means the jump has not been really confirmed, and we might have a little pullback. So let me check. So normally when I see this, I would draw trend line right here. You can see go through all these highs, right? And then look at this. So when basically when you see that it's been bouncing, right, broke out, came back to test this support. It was resistant trend line. Now we have support. Went down a little bit and then jumped. So most likely we might see a little bit pullback, and then it might go rally higher. But it is still really based on the everything else in the, I would say, the fundamental. Even though this, for a lot of technical, they say fundamental not matter much, but it does. That is how you get the gaps here. So I would say, based on the chart, I'm thinking it's gonna pull back a little bit and then starting to climb a little bit higher. So if I draw from here to here, right, the trend is actually moving a little bit higher. You got higher high compared to here, and higher low compared to these right here, right, and even higher than this. So look like the trend is starting to move, trending a bit higher for FDS. Okay, KB home. If I look, right, you can see is basically now do a complete cycle, right? It climb up and then falling down. And right now it's kind of trending sideways at the bottom. So I would put the light right here at the support. Now, for the past 6-7 months, we can see it has been trending lower, and then now, for the past couple of months, it's been trending sideways and is basically forming a wedge, right? So now it's a little bit over. So if I switch to weekly chart, it is oversold. So now with any decent number, we will see a rally after hours because it's the earning came out after hours today. The only thing is that for housing number, we've been seeing that the builder sentiment is low, less buyers and more seller and inventory building up, not just for the existing house but also for new builds. So it needs decent number and outlook to break out of this trend. Otherwise, I'm seeing it will trending a little bit forward and go to the right, but still under this wedge. So I'm talking about around 50 to 51. Okay, so now let's take a look and see. Usually I use Yahoo Finance for after hours number. So you can see I said that it might not move as much. It's going to be between 50-51, right? So the closing was 53.32, and after hours it was as low as 50, and the average was 51, and at the end it came up a little bit to 52. So you can see it's about 51 to 52 average. So that's why it's not moving much. So for KB Home, at least another month, we might not see it's moving much. All right. Next we have Carnival. Carnival gonna be getting their number out tomorrow morning, right? So let's take a look at the chart. So if you first quickly look at the chart, I want to go and add and look for maybe 3 years, right? So far, if we draw from here to here, you can see it's been trending higher. Okay, it broke down here during the April, and then it came back to the channel and bounced back. So here we got a gap right here. Look like it just tested this resistance at 24. Okay, and lately if we quickly chart, all right, so we can see it's right at the about 2 months and a half, so about 10 weeks support. But still it is inside the let me change to the blue line here so it's easier to see. So it's inside the blue wedge, but trending higher. Not for overbought, oversold. So it need really good number to break out of 24. Otherwise, we will see a pullback to 2170. Why? Because of this one, and because of this, and this, and this. So that is how I look at it. And also this is the gap, so the range will be 20 to 21.65. So I say most likely we'll see a pullback. So I put 20.5 as the short-term target, right? Why down? Because Carnival is also consumer, right? And with many inflation data and people doesn't have enough money, you know, even though they have a credit card to use, but there will be less people spending money than before, people getting laid off, so it will impact this consumer-based company. So for earning, if we got good, we will see 24, 62 to 25, no problem. But that is less likely. Even if it come up, I was seeing a pullback soon. All right, so next will be FedEx. FedEx is a big company, but recently you can see so many gaps, right? Due to the earning and market. If I draw from this high down here, change to red here, you can see it's barely breaking out this channel here. And if I draw from the bottom, right? So in a way, it is trying to break out. It's at the support of the channel. So for FedEx, it's a little bit overbought. With this, so it's really, right now, I think it's a 50-50. The upper level is 240. and the lower will be 210. I would say 205 to 210. Okay, so even though it's 50-50, I think because it's at the support of a lower, of the short term, we may get a bounce. For the long term, right now it already out for a couple of days, right? You can see it's on top of the red line. So with decent earning and outlook, we might have a little bit more chance of a bounce. I would say now looking at it and see in the chart again, let me see the weekly. So yeah, weekly is still good, not really overbought. So I would say more chance of a bounce for FedEx. So I would say more 60% of a bounce and just a small pullback. I don't think it's going to pull back to 205, but you never know. Most likely 214 if it has a bad outlook. All right, so next will be BlackBerry and then AVAV. BlackBerry. Wow. Doesn't do much. Okay. Right now it's a bit overbought. So you see it's been hugging the green line right here. And look like if come on. Okay, so like look like we might have a pullback for BlackBerry based on overbought and a lot of bouncing. Now I think it might come back down to like $4. Not many people follow BlackBerry nowadays, but it's still one of the popular stock among the traders, or some people call them gamblers, Wall Street bets, and crowd. Okay, I don't see much for it, but a pullback and maybe we get a bounce again. I don't really know what's. Oh, wait, it's only tomorrow. So yeah, most likely they're gonna pull back at $4 to check back and see. AVAV. Never heard of this company. Let's see. It's not overbought or oversold. However, it's been trending up. Weekly is overbought. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Okay, very quickly I can see this level right here based on this low and a crossover. So it looked like it is hitting the resistance and trying to break out, but doesn't seem to break out. It had a blue flag right here with the rest of the market. Wow, it's double in price. So most likely we'll get a pullback unless it's got really good numbers, so the chance of pullback is a little bit higher. Where will it pull back? I see 170 as the target for the pullback. If we check the trend line, then another low. Okay, so yeah, I don't see much. Look like it did not confirm the breakout from the resistance, so a pullback is in order. I see 180 or 170 about 65-70%. However, if it got really good earning, and now look, we can see it go to 203, but less chance of a rally, a bounce, more chance of a pullback. So we will see how it goes. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Please hit a like, share, and subscribe to see more earning report. I think by the end of this month, it will be the end of this earning season, and then July we will start a new season. So we will do more, and then do market review every week, and I'll do like Chinese market, Indian market during the days for any update. Oh, and maybe we should take a quick look at oil. So for oil, what's going on with oil? All right, if we look at the chart, right, it went up really high, hit 77, then pull back very hard. So 63.50, we may see it soon, and then I expect a bounce. So we will see how it is. But right now, everything possible. So good luck. Have a good night. Bye bye.